Hey, what's up guys? We're starting something new today. We're starting a new series flipping PCs. Before we get started, let me tell you about myself. My name's James, I'm 23, I'm a welder by trade, and my main goal is to give my kids and everyone else the life or luxury I didn't have growing up. If that's by selling them affordable PCs or cars or houses or by welding, even sharing my knowledge, so be it, no matter, but I'd like to share my journey with you guys if you'd allow me to. A wise man once said,
There ain't no need to watch where I'm going. Just need to know where I've been.
here is some of my welds, cause why not? I got 3 goals in mind. 1. Flip affordable computers. 2. Flip houses. And 3. Profit. 1. Affordable PCs. Buy affordable PC. I mean, try to get a PC in everyone's room as cheap as possible. I personally still believe that if DDR3 parts are going to be trashed or donated to a big company to sell the PCs with a huge markup, might as well build something with them that is not bottlenecked and sell it for what it's worth. 2. Flip houses. 2 has more of a 2A, 2B type deal. 2A would be get enough to start flipping cars. 2B is flipping cars and PCs until I buy my first rental flipping property. I know that flipping cars and houses will take longer than selling PCs unless you have the time and clientele. So for right now, I'm starting to work on my clientele, on my craft and my community. My end all be all goal is to flip houses and or have a couple houses for rent so I can start doing what I truly love, which is custom automotive fabrication work, as in headers, coolers, etc. And be able to have those businesses running without me, and I can retire by time I'm 40. Here are some of my previous builds and upgrades I've done so far. Case, Moravol 852, storage.tforce, 240GB YiDiYibi hard drive, Mobo, ASRock B365, PRO4, CPU, i3 9100, F, PSU, PowerSpec 650W, RAM 32GB DDR4, GPU 1080 Ti, CPU, FX 320, Mobo GA970 RAM, 16GB Vengeance DDR3, 444, GPU GTX 1650, PSU 850W, PSU, storage, 250GB T-Force SSD, 1TB HDD, case, Mustex case, CPU, FX 350, Mobo, M5A97 Revan 2, RAM, 16GB Vengeance DDR3, FureX4, GPU GTX 1660, PSU 805W, PSU, storage 250GB T-Force SSD, 1TB HDD, case Zelma's T7. Case, Blue Gears Matix, storage T-Force 240GB DAO 1TB HDD, Mobo GA78LMT S2P, CPU, FX 905 Non-Nero, PSU 500W, RAM 16GB, GPU GTX 1050 Ti, CPU i3 13100F, Mobo Z690, RAM 32GB DDR4 VRZ8, GPU RTX 2070s, PSU 755, storage 500GB NVMe SSD, 1TB HDD, case NZXT H5 Flow, GPU GTX 1050 e CPU i5 3550, Mobo H61 Machinist, PSU 400 Dove, white RAM 8GB, 2 self, case Maravol Matex Fish Tank, storage 125 SSD, 500GB HDD. 2 weeks later, I went back and upgraded it to 500GB NVMe RX 6500 XT, $600 PSU, 16GB RAM. For no charge, just getting the old parts back. And this last one is just from parts I had lying around. CPU, FX4100, Mobo, AM3 Plus, ATX RAM, 2x4, 8GB DDR3, GPU, GTX 1050, PSU 400W, storage, 125GB SATA SSD, Windows, 500GB HDD, case, some random pink case. And this is one of the upgrades I've done. I just haven't taken pictures of the other ones. I'll get better at that. I upgraded it from 8 gigs of RAM, RX 570 4GB, and a Ryzen 5 3200. to 32 gigs of RAM 6700 XT and a Ryzen 5 5600X. In these cases, I don't charge people if they let me keep the old parts. And these are some sales of individual parts I've done recently. Ryzen 5 5550 Jean 1 TB HDD 16 GB DDR4 شغالة. Ryzen 3 2300X 32 GB DDR5 13 مرتبة SSD سرپزمات فکتا PS هندا 1650 Super 65 on Java 5720 RX 7040 on Java 3520 660 T40 also on Java 3520 in 9900 KF on 126. Sorry for the AI voice, I'm trying it out. Let me know if you like it or not, and if you'd like to see more of this series, but I sure will keep flipping until I hit my goal. Thank you for your time. Please like and subscribe, and let me know if you have any old parts for sale.